a little bit later because I had a travel day today. I don't know if you guys heard, but with a lot of places, we're having some crazy disturbances with traveling and everything. Flights had to get canceled this morning, but my flight did not get canceled, and I'm here in Miami. I have a competition this weekend, a nice team competition, so I'm really excited for that. And yeah, so if you guys want to follow along, I'm actually not exactly sure how to follow along, but it's called Wadapalooza, and I am going to be on a team of 3 with 2 other super awesome, talented, nice, amazing girls. And so, yeah, I'm excited to take the competition floor as a team. I retired individually, but figured might as well give that team thing a try. Let's just back this up a little bit more. So yeah, I'm in our Airbnb right now, and it's gonna feel so good to get it in after traveling. It's gonna be nice to move around. I'm super tight. We had a flight early this morning. It was a long travel day, and we lost 3 hours. We're like, our bodies are probably just like totally messed up, but it will be nice, like I said, to get after it. I don't have dumbbells with me, but I do have those O2 cans, so I have some drinks that I'm going to be using for my dumbbells today, makeshift with them, so bear with me, but still going to be good to move. But it's New Year, New You Challenge. We got a 21-minute workout for you today. I hope you're excited and ready to get after it. New Year, New You Challenge, 21 minutes. Here we go. We are starting out with some power glutes, and then we have fit afterward. But for power glutes, we are doing some fire hydrants to start. So we are going to be on all fours. Level 1, just that leg straight out to the side. For level 2, we are going from a tabletop position, so that knee slightly elevated off the ground, then that fire hydrant. We are going to do the same thing on one side, same thing on the other. Basically, that leg is going to be going straight out to the side. I'll just show you real quick. Right here, that leg straight out to the side. Level 2, like I said, is from that tabletop. I'm going to do them facing that way so I don't end up kicking the bed. That's going to be the first one. Next, we are going into lunges, 2 lunges plus, or one lunge with 2 pulses to a stand. So I prefer going backward. Then we are getting 2 pulses in the bottom. Then we're just standing up. We're going to do all on one side because then we will end up repeating it on the other side as well. Keeping that chest up, that nice big step back, and those 2 lunge pulses in the bottom. So yeah, that big step back, 2 pulses in the bottom to a stand. Or if you want to challenge yourself a little bit more, you can do 2 pulses and then bring that knee up with each rep. Doing that knee drive at the top, those 2 lunge pulses, and then that knee drive. We will do it on one side, and then we'll do it on the other side. And then we are going into a second position, plie squat. So for level 1, we are just going to be holding the bottom. Those feet are going to be turned out. Knees are driving out. For level 2, we are doing some pulses, staying low, really squeezing those hips under, squeezing those glutes so you can feel those power glutes working, what it looks like from the side. Level 1, like I said, just driving those knees out, staying low. Level 2 is going to be pulsing up and down, rotating those hips under so you can really feel those power glutes working. That's going to be for power glutes. Next, we are going into fit. So the first one we're going to be doing is some air squats. Really test those glutes if they worked hard enough already. Driving those knees out, squatting nice and low. This is our normal squat stance, about shoulder width apart, not super wide, like that plie squat that we were doing. That's going to be for level 1, that squat from the side, what it looks like right here, squatting low, keeping that chest up. Level 2, we'll have a dumbbell. You guys can hold it horizontally, or you can hold it vertically. If you know me, you know I always like holding it horizontally, driving that chest up, driving those knees out with each rep, keeping it at your chest, squatting nice and low with each rep. Next, we are going into lateral hops. So this is going to be moved out of the way during this workout. Lateral hops, you can just choose a line, jump over and back and forth, back and forth. If you want to keep it low impact, which I know a lot of people do, we can also just step back and forth. That's still going to get that heart rate up, going to get us to burn calories, burn fat. For level 2, we are going over a dumbbell. Let's see if this is going to roll. pull. So that will be your dumbbell on the ground. Then level 2 is just jumping over that dumbbell. You can rebound it, or if you want to go a little slower, it's okay. Just bounce 1, back and forth, back and forth. Next, we are going into a planche press plus a triangle push-up for level 1. So we are going to be in a push-up position, a high push-up position, abs nice and tight. I'll move down a little bit, sorry. Abs nice and tight. Then we're going into that planche press, triangle push-up, head to the ground if you can, or just a half rep, still working that core, working that upper body. You're really going to feel those shoulders, those triceps, and that core working. That's for level 1. Level 2, we do have both dumbbells, and we're doing dumbbell push press. You'll have your dumbbells right at your shoulder. Don't judge my mobility. My dumbbells should be at my shoulders. And then we're just dipping, punching straight up in the air. For those dumbbell push press, what it looks like from this side, dipping and punching up. Next, we are going into forward to backward hops. So if you have a line, great, go over that line. If you don't, pretend you have a line. And we're just going to jump forward and backward. If you want to keep it low impact, similar to 4, we're just going to step forward, step backward. Try and make it as quick as you can. Alternate with which feet you lead so that you are working both feet. Last, but certainly not least, for level 1, we have some squat and reach. Feet are going to be in that squat stance. Squat to the ground, reach up on those toes, keeping that chest up, that back tight when you squat down and when you stand up. Going on those toes, big reach. That's for level 1. Level 2, we have dumbbell thrusters. So dumbbells are going to be at your shoulders, feet slightly turned out, squatting down, driving those weights overhead, keeping that chest up, driving those dumbbells overhead, squatting down, driving up with each rep. And then last but not least, we have vertical jumps. You are going to swing your arms, big jump with each rep. I can already feel my heart rate up. That means it's going to be a good one. I hope you guys are ready to get after it. So for power glutes, we have 5 rounds, 30 seconds of each movement, starting out with those fire hydrants on one side from the floor for level 1, from a tabletop for level 2, 30 seconds of fire hydrants on the other side. Then we're going to have those lunge plus 2 pulses to a stand, 30 seconds on one side, 30 seconds on the other side. Yeah, those power glutes are going to be feeling it. And then we are going to be ending with those second position plie squat holds or those squat pulses. After those 5 rounds or those 10 minutes, we are going into fit. It is all written and pinned in the bottom as well. And for our fit workout, we have 3 minutes, as many rounds and reps as possible of 10 air squats or those goblet squats, then 20 lateral hops. After that, we get 30 seconds of rest. Then we have 3 minutes, as many rounds and reps as possible of 8 of those planche press to a triangle push-up or dumbbell push press, then 16 forward and backward hops. Then we have 30 seconds rest, then ending with 3 minutes, as many rounds and reps as possible of 6 squat and reach or 6 dumbbell thrusters, then 12 vertical jumps. I hope you guys are ready. It's going to be good. And actually, instead of 5 rounds, it actually... Let me see what I wrote. It actually should only be 4 rounds, because if we did 5 rounds, yeah, it should be, sorry, I messed up. It should be 4 rounds, not 5 rounds for the top. I'll fix that when we're done. But just so you guys know, it should be 4 rounds, because otherwise that would take us more than 10 minutes. So 4 rounds of the top. Hope you guys are ready to get after it. I know I am, starting out with level 1, level 2, alternating back and forth. Let's get in this new year, new you workout. Here we go on those fire hydrants. Do whichever leg you feel. Legs straight out to the side. Get those booties burning. Remember, level 2, you're going from that tabletop, so that knee is hovering the ground. We're just going for 30 seconds here. Already feeling those glutes. 3, and switch. Other leg. Keep that core tight while you're doing it. Turn this way a little bit. leg straight out to the side. 5 seconds. And switch. I'm gonna go ahead and just fold that up. We're going to those lunge to pulse to a stand, or if you want level 2, a little more of a challenge, you can do it to that knee lift. We're just doing all on one side, and then don't worry, we'll get all on the other side. Keep that chest up as you do it, and switch legs. Get those nice pulses in the bottom, staying low. Breathing as you're working. We got 3. And switch to that second position. Plie squat hold for level 1 or level 2. You're doing those pulses either way, squeezing those power glutes, rotating those hips under. This is our last movement for this first round. That's it. Squeeze those glutes as hard as you can. Rotate those hips under. 3, 2, 1. Back to those fire hydrants. Round number 2. Level 2, you're hovering that knee. Level 1, it can rest on the ground. Oh, or you can do a few and a few, which is what I need to do right now. That quad is on fire from hovering it, but so good. 5 seconds. And switch.